Friends, enemies, frenemies, everyone in between, Romans, countrymen, aliens, foreigners, everyone, anywhere. If this video makes it to you, hello and welcome. I just thought I would talk to you from my couch, laying down with Saturday morning bedhead, about a topic I don't even know that much about, and yet because I'm autistic, I have to almost just know everything about to survive this world. It's called semiotics. It's signs, symbol, meaning, the making of, the interpreting of, how we communicate it. It can be a logo, it can be a color, it can be a symbol, it can be a word, meaning, the conveying of, the interpreting of. It's a form of communication. And its partner, apophenia. It's a little relevant right now. I'm going to show you an example. This is my pal, the spider. Oh, did you think it was a crab? A lot of people do, so you're in good company. A lot of people, I meet them, they see my little buddy, a permanent part of me, and they're like, oh my gosh, I love your crab. It's so pretty. Look at it. Isn't it? Isn't it? Got it on a whim. They started me in, you don't need to know the story. So I got this tattoo, and then people see it. They're like, it's so pretty. I love your crab. And then I'll be like, it's a spider. And they'll be like, ew. And I'm like, I thought it was pretty like a few seconds ago. Humans are funny. Yeah, so like, take what you need to from that. So I'm going to let you know my meaning about my little spider friend here, which is that, you might have permission to kill it with fire, and that's all good, as long as the spider is over there. The problem is, there's this thing in our brain called an amygdala, which is really fun because the meaning of that goes back to the word almond, because it's almond shaped. If you've ever played Bloodborne, you see these creepy spider-like creatures that look like tonsils, which are also almond shaped. And you get a tonsil stone. Sorry, I'm spoiling the game. And then an amygdala grabs you. It's a whole thing. But in the brain, the amygdala is the fear center, but it's also the precursor to violent behavior. And it's in this weird heuristic loop with this part of your brain called the insular cortex. And what the insular cortex processes is disgust. Both gustatory, so like the idea of, eating something rancid, or, a spider, perhaps, or an almond, if you don't like almonds. So if I'm like, hey, think about eating a spider, or a crab if you don't like seafood, which, by the way, both belong to the same taxonomical, but that's a whole other conversation. You're gonna have the same gross, nasty feeling in your tummy. And the problem with the insular cortex is that when it comes to other forms of disgust, like moral disgust, like I am also disgusted by other behaviors people, like I'm disgusted by humans who eat spiders, or humans who do other behaviors, like, I'm not going to list anything off, but fill in the blank. That same insular cortex gets involved. And the problem is that the amygdala and the insular cortex talk to each other. And that disgust fear loop happens, and that can be a precursor to violent action. And so we get this weird semiotic fear insular interaction, and next thing you know, a tattoo can lead to some very unfortunate outcomes in people's lives. You feeling me? And that's, cute when it's just burn a spider with fire memes, but it's a little less fun when you're the person being labeled a spider, Because the thing about moral disgust is it's very person to person, and that's a moving target. I'm just summing up a talk given by this Stanford professor and primatologist named Robert Sapolsky. So don't argue with me on it. Go look at the science. He's got a book named Behave. I think the tagline is Biology of Humans at Our Best and Worst. And you can go look up semiotics, semiotics, amygdala, amygdala, insular cortex. It's like insulation because that's what it does. It insulates us from one another. Apophenia, apophenia, that is also our tendency to look at a thing and read meaning where there's actually no correlation of meaning. And these are all very interconnected concepts because our brains are funny little balls of mush sometimes. The more you know. I'll leave y'all to it. Have a good one. Bye.